Hello and welcome to OnceHub tutorials. My name is Vaibhavi and today I'll be showing you how you can transition your single booking page configuration using our new booking calendars. This setup is perfect if you're a single host offering one meeting virtually or at one location and possibly offering one or multiple durations. Let's walk through how you can configure this properly in your OnceHub account using our new booking calendars. So let's first start with your user profile. So for this, we'll go to the profile section in the top right corner and go to schedule meeting availability. The availability for booking calendars is multi-location based. This means that for each time block, you also need to set up your meeting locations. It could be video conferencing or over a call or a physical location in person. This is different to what you did in booking pages because over there you needed to set up one booking page for each location. Here's where you will define your weekly working hours. For this, we'll just click on edit weekly working hours. For this example, we have set it from Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can set it up according to your availability. And then the next thing is to set up your meeting locations. For this, you can select one or multiple locations, be it video conferencing, over a phone or in person. For this setup, we will stick with one meeting location. So we only want to offer video conferencing. So all you need to do is click on the video conferencing option next to the time block to offer it. And that's it. When you enable virtual meetings, here it automatically uses your virtual integrations configured in your account. If you update those settings later, your booking calendar will stay in sync and will adopt those settings accordingly. Once your availability and location are configured over here, every booking calendar can retrieve it from these settings. Now, once you're happy with these settings, you can just click on apply. Now, let's create your booking calendar setup. We'll go back to the home page and from here in the left hand side menu, click on booking calendars. Now, in the top right corner, click on create booking calendar. We'll give this a name, for example, 30-minute discovery call, and just click on create. We will set up the host of the meeting. So for this, in the host and co-host section, click on the drop down button and select yourself as the host and click on add. By default, your booking calendar will retrieve availability and location from your user profile. Over here, as you scroll down, in availability and location section, you can see it says retrieve from user profile settings. You can change this and even customize it by selecting this option, that is customize availability and location. You click on customize, you can customize your availability and location for this particular calendar only. But for this straightforward single host setup, we'll use the retrieve from user profile setting because that's the power of centralization. Now let's refine the meeting itself. Now under durations tab, we will keep the meeting for 30 minutes. You can even add up to 4 different durations. Now next we'll move to session types. Just scroll down and over here expand this tab and we'll keep it single session, that is one-on-one session. We'll skip the advanced configuration sections that you see over here because they are very similar to what you used to do in classic booking pages. Once you're happy with these settings, you can just click on save. Now let's configure what your client will see. We will go to the booking form section and over here you can add fields, for example the name, the email, the phone number, reason for meeting, etc. Everything is simple and built in directly into this booking calendar, so you do not need to switch between editors. Once you're happy with everything, you can just click on save. Next we will open the notifications tab. Here you will see notifications that are sent to your guests through all meeting lifecycle phases, such as the calendar events which are sent through either email or SMS notifications. And as you scroll down, you can see the different types of reminders that are sent. For example, there is meeting scheduled, meeting reminders, rescheduled, reassigned and cancelled. Now let's open one email notification to see what the client actually receives. So they receive basically the details of the meeting. Now let's go to the page designer tab. Now here you will see a preview of the booking calendar that your customer will receive. This is basically a full-on WYSIWYG editor. So what you see is what you get. You can even see a desktop preview, and if you click on the mobile view, you will see a mobile preview. This is quite different to the theme designer you had in booking pages, where you needed to configure your design separately and then link it to your booking page. With booking calendars, everything is easily configured within this tab itself. The next thing you can do in this page designer is you can customize the URL that your customer will see. So just go to the page URL section and click on customize URL, and you can customize it according to the meeting that you are having. So if for the discovery call, we can just name it book call and click on save. And that's how you can customize the URL. You can also get a preview of the URL over here. The next thing you can do is you can customize the overall look of your booking calendar. You can customize the page background, you can add your logo and a profile image. Once you are happy with all these settings, you just click on save. Once everything looks good, the final step left is to publish your booking calendar. For this, we will go to the status bar over here and just toggle the publish button on. Now your booking calendar is successfully published. Now let's open the booking link in a new browser to see how it looks. So just scroll to the top, and from here just click on the booking link. The last thing left is to do a test booking. Book the meeting with a dummy email and confirm two things. Firstly, whether that meeting appears in your calendar, and secondly, the email notification that you receive. Once you're done with all this, you can finally replace your old links with this new booking calendar link. So to recap, this is how you configure a straightforward single host scenario with booking calendars. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.